Well, we back with another episode of Say What You Feel. I'm here sitting with you know, I don't know if he's still Puffy's lawyer, former lawyer, Mr. Johnson.
Esquire, Mr. Johnson Esquire.
My apologies. I mean, I guess I ain't had you here in a while. Can you tell me a little bit about, the case, or what? Are you going to get called to the stand or not?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna get called to the stand, but it's like right now it's like opening up Pandora's box. Shit coming out the. I mean, I gotta keep nudging this dude like you ain't telling me that. Why you ain't say that? He looking like a damn fool, like he don't know what's going on. And then this girl Cassidy got on the damn stand. Lord, have mercy.
I mean, I noticed from the beginning the case might have been a 50-50 looking good, but now it look like it's
75-25.
Right,
I mean, and I'm not looking at on my part as winning this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. I mean, I tried to talk to the DA and see if we could work something out. And I mean, this between you, me, and the flea, I ain't said nothing. The dude laughed at me. He told me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to run it, we gonna run it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know, even though I knew Gene, the bodyguard, was testifying.
Is Gene? I mean, I don't know. Is he a foreman or he just talk too much?
I think I always thought he talked too much, and I think it was always for the money. But now his ass and wrote a check. His body's his mouth wrote a check. His ass can't cash. So now he's a witness. And then the little cat man that was messing with Cassie, cut a kid, some shit like
Kid
that.
Cudi,
Whatever. Yeah, he gets on the damn stage and shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You already know this dude. You know what I'm saying? Is how he get down. But then he blew his car. But then they bring the dog up in it. Puff had something to do with killing the dog.
So they killed that dog? I thought they let the dog live.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying I'm still going through some of the
transcript.
Yeah, the transcripts and stuff because at one time honestly I got put out of court because I kept raising my hand trying to get get it thrown out because I was trying to get some of the sexual sex trafficking charges thrown out and the judge damn near laughed at me and I may have been wrong, but I felt some type of way, and I asked him, "Who the fuck you laughing at?" So I had to do a couple of days in contempt of court, but I was mad, But it's this dude, man, that held off. He held a lot off, he held a lot that he ain't telling me, man. And I always told him before I even took his money or took this case that, man, I need you to be straight up with me so I can know how to deal with this case. But everything is coming out, and bad to say, as a lawyer. I hate being like under the, not knowing what's going on. And I keep asking this cat like, yo, did you know this? This goofy ass motherfucker keep looking straight like he don't hear what the hell I'm talking about.
So are you not the lead prosecutor? So you just playing?
I'm the lead, but I'm, I get so like with this case, I'm so emotional with it that I gotta After the situation with the lawyer, with the judge, I got a gag order, so I can't say nothing too much in the courtroom. So I got one of my top prosecutors, not prosecutors, top lawyers that's working under me, that's handling the cases for me right now until this gag order is uplifted.
So are you gonna be called to the stand?
Nah, can't call me to the stand.
So was you at any of the freak offs?
I was there, but I wasn't there. I was there on the aspect of legal terms. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go into the back room. I stayed to the front door because I had a thing where as though I just wanted these people to leave their cell phone. I told them, man, I said, look, you're gonna be having these parties. You're gonna have to get these people to leave their cell phones at the door because there's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And he thought it was a joke. So now I had all the forms like what's the damn forms?
Non-disclosure agreements.
Non-disclosure agreements. Yes, thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that I'm not remembering some of this stuff. It's just so much going on. But I had a stack of non-disclosure agreements at the door, blank, for people to sign. But that damn Gene was at the door with me and letting people in. I'm like, man, you can't let them ride, go without signing non-disclosure. So I got tired of waiting. So I went on and gave him the Gene for him to, just to pass him out and then to sign him. Excuse me. And it didn't go through.
So was they forging your name?
Well, the crazy thing is, excuse me again. The ones that I had that was already blank, I had a stamp on them at the bottom. So all they had to do was sign them and give them back to me. You know what I'm saying? And they'd have been covered. But a lot of people didn't want to sign it or didn't sign it. So now the people that I know and I remember seeing, and I got the guest list. So I'm going to be sending out subpoenas for a lot of people because the way it's looking, he need a prayer and a warrior right now.
So are you still getting paid?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna get paid. I gotta get paid. Anytime I show up in court, I gotta get paid. Nothing is for free, brother. Nothing.
Because people they don't really never see your face in court, so they
like
figure.
I said, I got a gag order, and I'm in court. I gotta sit in the back. I can't really interact, and I'm not really I don't want it's not about me right now. It's about my client.
You don't want to be in contempt.
Yeah, not only contempt, I'm saying, but I don't want none of the exposure, as looked at as being wrong, because I'm not a Hollywood lawyer. I'm good at what I do, but I'm not a Hollywood lawyer, so I don't need no praise for what I do. I'm here to get this man off. I don't need to be in front of the camera. I don't need to talk to nobody. My job is to, do my best to get this man off this case, but this is going to be one of my toughest cases I ever worked. R. Kelly case wasn't even this damn hard.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Well,
Pause. No Diddy. My fault. No Diddy. Well, that was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying?
So like I said, the case is like I said,
it's moving, but it's not looking good. It's like a rotten onion. Every time you peel a layer off, it's like it's getting worse. And I mean, when he gave me this onion, I asked him, was it good? And he said, yeah, but now I'm starting to peel the layers off. It's not as good as it seemed. And I'm trying to, it's one way or another, this boy going to have to sit for a minute, because it's no way I can it's no way I can get him off scot-free. Because if I get this boy off scot-free, man, it's going to be a lot of controversy between me, my law firm, the judge.
It's going to be a lot of slow singing, flower bringing.
Slow singing and flower bringing because, man, it's going to get uglier.
If your burglar don't start bringing back, because they're going to come after you.
They're coming after me, and I can't afford that. I mean, I make good money, but I can't afford them people to come after me.
You're going to have some hitters.
Yeah, I keep the hitters. You know what I'm saying? And the quitters. I'm not worried about that on my side because,
You're from the streets.
I'm from the streets, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I just don't want to bring the streets into the courthouse. But it's great to come to the streets. I ain't never seen so many snitches and stitches and shit that it's terrible. Everybody had a good time, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like Mike Tyson said back in the day. Everything fun and games until you get punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's a lot of people getting punched in the face. And, they thought it was all fun and cool when he was in there freaking and doing his thing. It was funny. But now the shit done got real. Now nobody ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, when everybody out there slurping and gurping and doing...
Drinking and thinking.
Drinking and thinking. Nobody know nothing, but now they're about to get subpoenaed.
Right.
Everybody quiet.
Right. So you want to play, want to make a deal with me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I can't make a deal for you. This shit's bigger than me. This is a Nino Brown case. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to figure it out. And I'm not taking on no new celebrity clients. This is my biggest client. I can't the way this man, took care of me and looked out for me. I gotta make sure I give him 100% of my attention in my law firm.
So everybody now, this is Mr. Johnson. If you need, like I said, he's not doing no more celebrities, but if anybody, I guess if your bread is long, hey.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So more or less, like I can advise you. Come past my office. We can sit down for, an advisory. And
do they need they still need an appointment to see you, right?
Yeah, shit.
The last time I came to your office, the line was right around the corner.
But it ain't that bad now because a lot of people that was wrapped around the corner are people that was on that list. So, so you see how the shit done changed, bro. And I ain't free. And I ain't cheap. So, you know what I'm saying? So, they went from I need help to never mind.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They babying me now, you know what I'm saying? Put some respect on my name. Yeah, y'all, you know what y'all was in there doing, running around bucket naked, you know what I'm saying, slinging and thinging. You know what I'm saying? And I told I seen some faces and they seen me. And I was more or less like, man, shaking my head like, don't go in there. Don't go in there. They ain't listen.
Yeah,
they calling me. Don't call me Mr. Johnson. I was there, but I wasn't there. Nigga, you had a towel wrapped around you. That's all you had on.
Right. You knew what you was doing.
You knew what you was doing. You knew the rules. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't come with me with that, man. That's that street talk. Go over there with that shit, man. Don't come with me with that bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Some of the requirements is just robes. Naked in robes. And I ain't seen nobody in there with clothes on. And I ain't giving out no names, but you know who you are. You know who you are. Yeah.
All I'm saying is
there's a lot of high fiving in there and a lot of oil being passed around me too. So you know who you are.
A lot of Ciroc being drunk.
Yeah. It wasn't being drank. Bottles being used for something else. I ain't none of my business.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, we appreciate you coming out to Say What You Feel Again podcast. And
I appreciate y'all having me out and letting me, give y'all my side of what's going on instead of listening to the TV,
the media,
and all them other outlets and the fake news, man. But honestly, listening coming from the horse's mouth, this is a serious case. This ain't no run of the mill case, and it ain't gonna be over no time soon. And I'm not doubting my work. This boy gonna have to sit. They gonna want something from him. He ain't walking off with no slap on the wrist with this one. This thing is big. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, real big.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh. Again. I like you, bro. What's your name?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna have to make you my personal interviewer. You know what I'm saying? Because you all right.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Say What You Feel podcast.
Say what you feel. Yeah, if anybody out there, man, if you got something you want to say what you feel. Come on YouTube and check us out. We on there all the time. We podcast, you know what I'm saying? We sit down with celebrities and we talk that shit.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, like and subscribe, comment, you know what I mean? And don't just look at it. Hit that like button.
Hit that thumbs up, man.
You know what I mean? Subscribe.
Subscribe, because it's a lot of stuff that's coming out.
Right. You know what I mean? If you don't subscribe, it's your loss.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, peace and blessings. We out.
Peace and blessings.